Hello everybody, it's Holly from Besotted Orchids. I know you haven't seen me in a while. I don't know why that could be. Maybe kayaking? I have a problem. I admit it. The first step is admitting it. I do dearly, dearly love to be on the river now. Rapids and curves and just, I love the river. Anyhow, I can't do that this week because there's strainers. Trees down all over the river. So unless we can go upriver and find some other area, Muskingum Watershed has to get out and take care of the trees in the river. So that's why I'm here today. I do have something to show. I don't want to bring her out yet. I have something to show you. And I'm going to give you a lead up to this orchid. Listen, I even did my fingernails today, a nice, lovely purple lavender in honor of this beauty you're going to see. It's going to be gone in 2 days because I garden, but it's here for the video. It's probably, in my opinion, the most, I don't want to say the most, maybe the most beautiful orchid I own. Not the flashiest, not the most unique. It's soft, it's romantic, it's just beautiful. Now this orchid came with the name Luddemanniana Alba Galera. That's not what I'm looking at. Nothing online shows this looking anywhere near. This is nowhere in that realm. So if you know the ID, I did Google a picture of this beautiful orchid you can't see yet. I Googled it. I took a picture and Googled it. And an identical one popped up. Popped up with no name. Of course it didn't have a name. But a name or not, it's just the most romantically soft. I don't like purple. I'm not a fan of purple. This is dusty, beautiful, beautiful. Let me show you. I'm done waxing poetically about this orchid. Are you ready? I feel like a drum roll. Listen, I've waited 6 months to see this. This came from Carmela Orchid last September for my birthday haul. I'm not dragging this out on purpose. This is a big moment for me. When it started opening yesterday, before it even opened, I was like, I don't know why I'm seeing, there shouldn't be color along the edges where it's separated. There shouldn't be any color. I thought that gave me some clues. This was not the white Alba that I was looking for. It was nothing to do with that at all. Even the shape of the orchid for the cattleya is a little different. So I'm done. Here you go. Please enjoy this orchid. Look at her. Now, she is a little brighter for some reason on camera, but look at that. There, maybe she's showing a true color right there. She's showing her true colors. You see that more of a dusty, okay, quit shaking. More of a dusty lavender. She is absolute, now a little larger, but not by any means a huge cattleya. She's just, I need this to be the picture. I don't know how to take this picture. I never know how to go in and grab it. It never grabs it right when I'm editing. But look at that. Beautiful orchid. Oh my gosh. Now, I have not smelled this orchid on purpose. It opened yesterday. So day 2, maybe there's a scent. This will be fragrant. There's no way this beautiful cattleya does not have a deep rosy fragrance. Let's see. I'm gonna smell the one that opened first. Nothing yet. I'll get back to you on that. Sometimes it takes a couple days. This did not fully open until last night. This one, and this morning, this one was open. Look at that. It's just dreamy. These are not words I use. These are not words in my typical vocabulary. But look at that. And keep in mind, in real life, you wouldn't see that deep, deep purple being so bright. It's a little dustier. And another growth, beautiful new growth coming along. Now, I know this orchid now. She's teased me since last September that she was going to bloom. It came to me last September with a sheath. And it's just now opening. So that's almost 9 full months of waiting for this to develop. So don't give up on your cattleyas if they have a sheath. I just can't get enough of it. I can't get enough of it. This orchid, if I had seen this orchid, and I had also seen a picture of the Luddemanniana, I've heard it pronounced different ways, I would have gone for this one. Even though I love my white orchids. That orchid was white, but it had like this, I don't want to say garish lip on it. A really bright kind of a fuchsia pinky style lip. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I mean, it was nice. It was nice. I'm not going to say you can't admire something that's absolutely beautiful, but not to your taste. This orchid, wow. Wow. She's just, and I'm looking at it under the light here. It's a little sparkly. It's another little sparkly. Oh, to the fingernail polish, a little sparkly. Like I said, my lifestyle does not allow for this to last more than an hour. I'm just too busy doing gardening. The garden is out of control because we've had rain nonstop for over a week. Rain. So and then when you do get in, my soil is so fluffy, you sink. So you cannot go in it until it's dry. It's a lot of garden to take care of. So anyhow, I've been busy enjoying grandbaby too. He's so, I'm not going to go there. This is about orchids. But yeah, he's something. He's something. My daughter sent me a video of him giggling while she tickled him today. Giggling his little heart out. He honestly is one of the happiest little babies. He's so happy. So anyhow, that's enough. That's enough. I'm not going to say anymore. I am a proud Gigi. I really am. I want to show you this. I haven't brought this out. I've showed you me. I filmed a video. Did I post it? I don't know. Look at this. This is raspberry. I'm going to show you the tag, which I have, AKA baby raspberry chocolate. And oh my gosh. Listen, this is real time. Real time. I'm not faking this. There's another sheath. I knew this spike was coming. I knew it. It came with it. There is yet another somewhere. Where are you? I can't get you to see it. Somewhere there's another one forming right here. Look at that. And this is a fairly young pseudobulb in the back here. But like I said, with the cattleya, don't get worked up about this. This is one of the orchids that takes a very long time to develop. This I think was in my spring haul. And I'm debating whether I get a few more orchids now or just don't get any more this year. Because as we get further along in the summer, which is progressing, the weather doesn't seem like it. I mean, we're 78 today, Fahrenheit, excuse me. I was looking up Celsius temps earlier. But we're going to be back in the 60s. We're not even going to be 70 for the first week of June, which is terrible. But look at this. So the point I was talking about the weather is when it starts dropping, I don't think the orchids coming in from Hawaii, I don't feel like they're acclimated. I mean, they're coming into my home. They're coming into a 130 plus year old farmhouse in the middle of Ohio, in the middle of a valley that no matter how warm your house says it is, it's not warm. It's not warm. You feel a little, I don't know, like you want to go over to the fireplace a lot. And it is warm. We keep it at 70, but yeah, you go over, we have 2 fireplaces, one upstairs and one downstairs. So we do like to trot over there. But this is a magnificent one as well. Beautiful. And yes, it does smell like chocolate. It smells like chocolate. It smells like a warm Hershey kiss. like you tucked a couple Hershey Kisses in your pocket and you went for a walk around the yard and you're like, oh my gosh, I have Hershey Kisses in my pocket, and you pull them out. This is it. It's just a nice warm chocolate. Now my daughter smelled it and she didn't care for it. She has been to Hershey, Pennsylvania, and she said it's Hershey, Pennsylvania, but not in a good way. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. But I got to thinking, look at this. Now I do have a little bit of problem here and there with mealybugs. Can you imagine if mealybugs found this orchid? With all the little white tips going on everywhere, how would you ever find a mealybug? I don't know how you would even begin to find a mealybug. Every one of these beautiful little petals and sepals, and even on the interior, you didn't see me do this, but there's hundreds. I'm going to show you this. I'm going to get it up really close to you. I just accidentally fell off at a convenient time. Look at that. Do you see? I mean, if you had a mealybug, there's some on the inner, and then each of the tips has a little dot. So good luck finding a mealy if it's on this orchid. But wow, I'm excited. There's a lot of good things going on in the orchid world here. My yellowbird, I'm thinking, is developing a spike, possibly two. My Solangeanie udesana, I'm looking at it over there. Beautiful. 3 big, beautiful new growths on it. So hopefully, it didn't bloom last year on the growth. Hopefully this year I will have that beautiful pendant hanging again. If you follow my channel for a while, you saw it. And I lost it, but now I'm like, did I lose it? Or did it go dormant? It's not supposed to go dormant, but mine went dormant last year and has beautiful new growth all over this year. So maybe in this location, like I said, old farmhouse, beautiful old farmhouse, but old farmhouse. Maybe it goes dormant. I don't know. I think we need to take into account everything in our environment, and maybe the orchid will not behave exactly as it would in another person's environment. If you had a big, beautiful conservatory that you kept toasty warm and your humidity was great all winter, it might not have gone dormant. So I'm kicking myself that I pitched it because I think it would have come back. So maybe we should do a video sometime on, are we giving up on our orchids too soon? Or are we holding on to them too long? I threw a couple away today, this weekend. I'm over it. I have another one that's extremely similar. It was in the Brassivola family. And I threw it away. I'm like, off you go. You're going to add a little bit of compost to the edge of my flower bed. And speaking of that, I'm going to input. Oh my gosh, I'm going to try to remember to input a picture, or I'll go film it, of my flower bed out there. I know you're here for the orchids, but I have lupines that will knock your socks off. I grew them from seed, and I ended up with a purple, the brightest pink you've ever seen. Stunning, beautiful pink that is like a giant this year. I think well over 20 great big spikes on it. It's so pretty. And then I have a beautiful white one. So don't be afraid to try things from seed. Don't grow orchids from seeds. Do not grow orchids from seeds. So yeah, you're like, wow, she's just rambling again today. But look at this. And you could stake it upright like this. But why would you? Why would you? Look at this beautiful pendant shape. Now I do have an entire bag of these. I should clip this. I don't have scissors near me. Zip ties. If you don't have the clips, you can use a zip tie. Just don't strangle it. Just be gentle, because this still moves. I wouldn't make it too close. Although I did see a video. Oh my gosh, somebody new that I just started watching. I don't know the name. I don't remember the name. Maybe Jungle something. I don't know. He was talking about his psychopsis, which it's in my mind because I'm going to show you in a minute. And he's tying it off really snugly so it sends out side shoots with wire. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to risk losing any of my orchids ever again. But yeah, beautiful. The scent is just... I smell so good. I just had a piece of chocolate earlier. I didn't have... I at home, I usually only ever have... Aldi has a really good brand of the super 70% dark chocolate. I had a little one of those this morning with my coffee. So... let me show you one more. Here it is. We were just talking about the psychopsis. Now, I had a psychopsis Mendenhall a while back. I'm trying to think. This one came from Carmela the same time as the Sharry baby. Let's put this where you can see it. The same time as the Sharry baby. Is that in a... Got to scoot over a little bit. Look at the walls behind me. Imagine a beautiful wood ceiling up there. They're all exposed beams, all wood ceiling, wood floor, wood furniture everywhere. I need to paint my walls. And I don't know what color. It feeds into my kitchen. I want your advice. It feeds into my kitchen. There's a hallway. It leads. They share a wall back here with the back of my kitchen. Which you can see the living room from the kitchen. So there's a lot of walls that touch or, borrow space. I'm ready for a change. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. These are like 10-foot high walls. It's a lot of wall. I need to change. It's ready. It's time for a change. This is a little fuddy-duddy. I'm ready for something a little different. So if you have any thoughts, I'm kind of leaning towards blue, but not blue. I don't know. I can't live with a blue kitchen though. I can't live with a blue kitchen. I could live with a blue dining room. Not a blue kitchen. There's the problem. I could paint. I'm not going to mismatch. These two rooms are going to be identical. I'm done. But yeah, I need a new color. You have a favorite new color? Not yellow. That seems to be the hottest new color right now. A beautiful buttery yellow. It is pretty. But I'm not going to walk around next to a yellow wall all the time. My hair would disappear. But look at this. Psychopsis mariposa. As opposed to the Mendenhall that I did have. This came in from Sheldon at Carmela. And I'm trying to think. I'm looking around for some more, maybe another spike. I knew it was, I knew he had it. I scoped around his website one night around 11 o'clock. Listen, if you're in the U.S., depending where you are, in the middle of the night, if you get up, you can call Sheldon. You can call him. Don't tell him I said you could call him. You can call him. Because Hawaii's on a totally different time over there. I often call like 11, 12 o'clock at night here, and he's just starting his day. But, yeah, he had this, and the package I bought said it was budded or blooming, and I said, I want this specific orchid. And he said it wasn't budded or blooming. I said, I don't care. I just want this orchid coming in on this batch. I had to have it. So the funny thing was when it got here, way down here at the base, I doubt he even saw it. I don't think he even saw it. There was the teeniest. You would have had to dig around to see this. Maybe he did. I don't think he did though. It was a wonderful surprise. And look at that. I don't know how, I don't remember how big mine was. My first one I got from Hauserman Orchids, but their shipping prices are out of control. They're out of control. Might as well drive over to Illinois. But, yeah, this might be the actual bud forming here now. It comes out in these segments. You'll think it's going to be a bud. And it's not. It's another segment. And you're like, oh, this time. No. It just segments itself the entire way up. But I do think this may be the bud. So I don't know. But in the other room, some of the Miltoniopsis, I don't think they're Miltonia. They're Miltoniopsis that I've had for a while. They are looking like they're getting ready to send up a few buds. What else is over here? I have a couple of smaller cattleyas that I have purchased a year ago from Lowe's. They're looking like they're going to start setting up a sheath. I'm trying to think what else over there. I've got a lot of things that should be coming into spike. So what I did was I went to Amazon and I did buy some bud booster. I think that's right. To try to give them a little, like, let's go. Let's go. It's time to go. Like you're standing in a line and the person in front of you is not moving. You're just like, move along. That's what I did to my orchids. I'm hoping I gave them just that little tiny bit. You wouldn't want to give them bud booster all of the time. But if you see a bunch of them that are just kind of sitting on whether they want to bloom or not, give them a couple weeks of that. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. I did that. This one did not need it. It was fully ready to come out anyhow. But I think it did get watered anyhow with that last week. You know, if I'm going to be absolutely truthful here, I think I was lazy. And I think every single solitary orchid that I own, including my houseplants hanging in the window, all got bud booster. Like a tongue twister. Yeah, that takes me back. I had speech therapy and they always made us say all these stupid little tongue twisters. Didn't help. They gave it a good try. But anyhow, there we go. Some new things coming along. I'm hoping there won't be another growth on here, another spike on here. This is the largest leaf. I think I will need another one. But sometimes you see them and they have 2 or 3 spikes. And this will be sequential. Once this orchid blooms, you don't want to harm this. You don't want to bump into it. You don't want to snip it off. You do not want to snip this off. This is a big, beautiful butterfly, like the orange and yellow butterfly that hangs. That I personally, my personality, I look at it more as a samurai warrior because it does it like it has the swords coming up the back. It has like the armor on. It's a samurai warrior butterfly. It goes by either name. I'm not the only one who's seen that. But it does look like a little warrior standing there. So, yeah, I'm going to baby this tremendously. And you have to be careful with your orchid spikes. You don't have to lose your mind over it. I had a person who said she was told by someone who grew orchids that you may never even touch your orchid. Your oil from your fingers can destroy them. Now, if you're swimming in oil, suntan lotion, baby oil, whatever you're using, coconut oil probably even, if you're swimming in it and you're just slathered in it, yeah, that's probably not good for the orchid. Is it going to kill it? No, I don't think so. But it's not going to be the best for it. I touch my orchids all the time. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother them either. I don't want to make it all about me. It doesn't bother them. But I wanted to show you this. Oh, happy sap. It was really falling over with the weight of the buds. So I did I didn't want to snap this. I've waited 9 months. So I did hook up a rubber band. It wouldn't pull up high enough to where I felt comfortable. I could have maybe moved the stick. Easier just to get a rubber band. That way it had a little give to it yet. I didn't want something rigid. Because these are heavy and it needs to have a little bit of a give. If it's extremely rigid and they're getting heavier and heavier as they open, it could snap. And I don't want that because I am loving this. I hope you have enjoyed viewing it too. It's stunning. Am I becoming jaded to orchids? Am I like, there it is over there. I don't care. It's over there. I don't care. Am I getting blasé? Where I'm like, yeah, there it is again. There it is. It's been here for 2-3 weeks. Who cares? They are becoming kind of just the background in my home, if that makes any sense. But every now and then you get one. I mean, I guess any orchid when it first blooms, you're going to be over the moon with. But when they're here a while, you still enjoy them. You still think they're beautiful, but you don't go, oh, you got to come see my orchid again today. My husband came in the room last night and he was tired. He was ready for bed. I said, you have to come over here. He goes, why? I said, you have to come look at this orchid. And he gave me the look, and I said, you're the only one here today, other than our son, and he's not interested. You were the only one here today. So you have to admire. You have to admire this. My daughter and son-in-law and grandbaby came over the day before, so they missed it. They missed it. But it's so beautiful. If I wasn't such a greedy person about this particular orchid, I would give this to my friend Bonnie, because I think she would. She's a wonderful human being. She would give me anything. But I can't give her this orchid. If you're watching, Bonnie, I'm going to bring you something else sometime. It is pretty. I do want to get her. She doesn't have a cattleya from me. I would like to get her give her one of my maybe one of my white receptions. I have two, maybe I have 3 white receptions. I should give her one of those. I really should. I should step it up and give her one. So there you go. No name. I'm sorry, I can't give you a name other than say it's a cattleya. I don't believe any part of me that this is anything to do with the Luddemanniana. I don't believe it. If I'm wrong and you have a Luddemanniana at home that looks like this, let me know. I just do not believe. I mean, the lips really, really close, but a lot of cattleya lips look the same. So I'm gonna try one more time. No fragrance. I had to give it one more shot. But it should, I imagine, tomorrow morning, if the sun comes out and it comes through my window, when I walk in here for my coffee in the morning, I'm going to smell this. I'm pretty sure it will be smelling nothing. So, on that note, thank you for joining me, listening to my ramblings, having to endure a little bit more kayaking talk. I could go on for hours. We got strainers. I have to call the people who take care of strainers. I've got to call and get that dealt with today, because we do like to ride the river often. So, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I do have some new subscribers. It's amazing. I'm going to have to do another shout out. I know I missed half that page, so I'm rambling still. But no, I do want to give a shout out to everybody. I appreciate everybody who watches. I appreciate the comments. I've been getting a lot more comments lately. And yeah, if you have this, or if you have seen this orchid, I feel like I'm a news person stating somebody who's on the lam. If you have seen this orchid, please let me know. Yeah, I do need an ID for this, because it's beautiful. It's so pretty. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. And above all, enjoy those orchids.